Hare Krishna. In past session we saw that how Drushtadumna was hearing all the talks of the Pandavas and he got the confirmation they are not the simple Brahmins and he was really very happy. And on the other side, the Drupada, the father of the Panchali, was thinking, was pondering over the thought, who was this Brahman who pierced the target? It was such an impossible task. Was he a celestial being? Or was he a simple Shudra? Or was he a Vaishya? By some fortune he may have won my daughter. Who was that person? And he was thinking, was here Arjuna? Maybe he has saved from the Vanavat by the mercy of the god, and he maybe have disguised as a Brahmana. He was thinking, who is that person? And still he had some hope that my desire to have Draupadi or to have the Arjuna as my son-in-law is going to be fulfilled. He had that hope because that was the sages, the Yajas, the blessing upon the Drupada. So when he was pondering over this thought, immediately the Drushtadumna entered into his palace. And then Drushtadumna, by seeing his glowing face, the Drupada asked, what happened, Drushtadumna, why you are so happy? That time the Drushtadumna told the whole story, that how they are not the simple the Brahmins, unqualified Brahmins, but they are the qualified Kshatriyas. I think they are none other than the Pandavas, because I personally saw that Krishna and Balaram, they were meeting with them, and I also heard their talks. They were always talking about the military thing, the martial skills. They talked about the arrows and the bows and celestial weapons. I also heard something about the Hastinapur from their mouth. So I am convinced that they are not the ordinary Brahmanas, but I know that they are the Pandavas. They have somehow or other survived from the Varnavat. And by hearing this thing, he also felt, the Drupada felt really assured. But still, to clear his doubt, he sent one of the priests the next day to that particular house of the potter. And the priest arrived and he asked to the Yudhishthira Maharaj that, I am the priest of the King Drupad and I want to learn about your lineage and race. Because please tell me. So the Yudhishthira Maharaj ordered Bhima to get some water and wash the feet of the Brahmana to offer some food to the Brahmana. And Bhima did that. And Yudhishthira told to the Brahmana, that priest, that do not be worried at all. Soon your king's desire is going to fulfill. He wants that the Arjuna to be his son-in-law. That desire is going to fulfill. You please tell your king, like that. And as soon as he finished the sentence, there was a minister of the Drupada waiting for their arrival into the Panchal Desh. So minister brought many horses and many chariots, and then he requested the Pandava brothers and their mother with the Draupadi to come and sit there, because he told that the Drupada has arranged the big feast for you and he has invited for you for that feast. So Pandava were really happy. They mounted on the chariot and they reached the Panchal Desh, and they dismounted from the chariot. They were escorted to the king's palace, and the palace was really wonderful. It was everywhere was there was jewels and emeralds and rubies, everything. The king was really rich. They also could see there were the various tables. On one table there was many jewels were kept. On another table there was the things related to the Brahmanical culture were kept, just like the Brahmanical thread or the pot, like that. Various things to make the sacrifice, these things were kept. On the another table there were different instruments to perform the agriculture were kept for the Vaishyas, like that. On another table there was the different astras and shastras had kept. And after having the feast, after having this beautiful feast, delicious feast, what did Pandava brother do? They immediately ran towards the table and they were seeing the different shastras and astras. They were discussing with them, what this is used for, how to use this and what its significance is. And here the ministers and Drupada were carefully observing their behavior. Now he was really convinced that they are not the Brahmanas. He got against convinced that he was actually testing them. He had always doubt, are they really Brahmanas or some celestial being or the Kshatriyas, who they are? I want to know where my daughter is going, like that. So he he got now assured that they are not the ordinary Brahmanas, but they are the Kshatriyas, like that. And then he approached the Yudhishthir Maharaj. Yeah, asked the Yudhishthir Maharaj that please tell me about your lineage. So because I am your brother's father-in-law, you should tell me the truth. That time Yudhishthir Maharaj revealed his identity, and he told, we are the sons of the Pandus, and that lady, effulgent lady you are seeing, she is our mother, Kunti Devi. He told, the person who won the hand of your daughter, he is none other than the Arjuna, and your desire is fulfilled. Now the Drupada was really very happy, because from so many days he was thinking who is that person, and now that cherished desire was fulfilled. He was none other than Arjuna, and he was really very happy. He decided the particular date to have the marriage of the Draupadi, and he told to everyone, on this date the Arjuna will marry with Draupadi. But then Yudhishthir Maharaj told that Arjuna cannot marry with Draupadi unless his elder brother marries. This is a rule from the scripture. That time Drupada told, then no problem, you marry with the Draupadi. But he told the condition that my mother has told, all the 5 brothers should marry with Draupadi. Now the Drupada was filled into the terrible confusion, and in next session we will see how they resolve this confusion. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.